Hey Run Junkies, welcome to Runners Without Limits TV post Wine and Dine week. Re-entry is very hard. It's Tuesday, November 9th. I'm out for a walk with a mini mutt because Miko hurt himself at the park once again. Happens all the time. He's just out of control. Anyway, stick around. We're gonna have some fun this week, I think. Hi. I can't help you. All right, so as I'm kind of re-entering, I had a very, very long day yesterday. Monday was still at the resort, at the Disney place. Jen and I got up, tried to sleep in, didn't work. We packed, recorded the rest of the podcast, and then I went to Magic Kingdom. So I took the Tragical Express at 4:45. Well, then we get on the plane. We are on the runway, taking off. We're building speed, and then we slow back down again. And the plane takes a quick right off the runway onto the taxiway, and we sit there for a minute. They basically, for all intents and purposes, got a check engine light. So they looked at that, brought us back to the gate. We had to get off. Everything had to come back off, all the luggage, all the people. We had to go to another gate and reboard. So after 2 hours, I finally get off the ground at 10 p.m. Orlando time. I pulled into my garage at 1:30 a.m. this morning. These dark gray cloudy days, man. They say it's partly cloudy. This does not feel partly cloudy to me. It does not feel comfortable to me, and it brings me down in the worst way. And honestly, having just come from the grocery store, I'm having kind of a bad day. And at the checkout, the woman said, "Hey, I really like your tights. Those are really cute." And I almost broke down just because I really needed that compliment today. We don't compliment each other enough. I know I don't do it enough. I've been told I don't do it enough. So I think we need to compliment each other more. And it was really kind of that person to give me a compliment. Miko, you guys have destroyed the first squeaky ball. Mindy, can I see? Mindy? Hi. What'd you do to the ball? This is what you did to the ball. Yeah, now that we've seen a Run Disney event come back, I'm kind of mentally thinking, okay, how can I take what we know here and apply it to Marathon Weekend? The short story, you guys, is that it feels very familiar. There are some changes, but nothing that really rocks your world all that much. So all of that is to come. In fact, with any luck, the first part of the recaps will be out both here on the channel and on the podcast. That's the plan as of Wednesday morning. I'm headed out for a 3-mile, just easy run. I haven't run hard since the 10K. I ran about half of the half marathon, walked the rest of it. And I'm gonna kind of get back at it today because the big goal, if you remember from this whole Return to Run Disney thing, is to go for time, or at least train as if I were gonna go for time for the half marathon. Very similar to what I did here at Wine and Dine. I wanted to see what the conditions were doing before I really made a decision. The conditions were perfect and I did extremely well. I got my second best all-time 10K, live 10K. So I'm very happy with that, and obviously my best Run Disney 10K. As a result of that and my stride pod predictions basically said, yeah, so now you can do a, 2:10 half. That's a 10-minute mile, you guys. I don't know. So I'm still recovering. I'm still like so tired from all of this and just kind of coming back at it and getting everything done, getting ready once again for another weekend, because really the race weekend starts. I would arrive at Disney in 55 days. However, I'm leaving Denver in like 41 days. Yes. After a couple of days of recovery, I napped like a lot yesterday just to kind of stave off that post-run Disney hangover, right? I mean, if you've done it, you know what I'm talking about. It's the Disney hangover. So it was a lot of napping yesterday, a lot of rehydrating. I think I'm feeling pretty good for this 6-mile tempo run. 4 miles of that is at tempo. Today is the very first day of the Don't Hug a Runner Yet challenge. This is 5K a day for 10 days. I did this last year. It's something that Run the Edge does every year. It is the globally organized Hug a Runner Day, or Go Hard. Okay, well, we're not hugging runners yet. Last year it was Wave at a Runner, right? And so this year it is Don't Hug a Runner Yet. I did the math on all of it, and I have 15 pieces of content to get out to you from today to the end of the month. So I've got my work cut out for me. I have a lot of planning to do. I want to get December and January kind of plotted out as we go. So this Disney hangover thing is real, very real. I'm just battling the elements today. This is a train in all conditions kind of day. Do the best you can with what you got. This is tough today. I mean, tempo runs are tough anyway. Right now I got the wind at my back. I still got to turn around and go back home. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me with the wind. This is definitely a battle against the elements and a mental bargaining game. It's about what's on the plan, what is prescribed for the day, and what am I capable of right now in this moment? Where can I declare victory, even if I don't meet the plan? Victory is 5 miles out of 6. Victory is just keep moving forward. So what's crazy is that I actually have 4 Run the Edge challenges going on all at the same time. I have my Run the Year 2021. I have the Fit Life Project. I have the November Streaker Challenge, and I have the 5K a day. 4 of them going on all at once this week. So that's fine, because, you can count one thing for multiple events, which is what I'm doing. As we've changed the time, daylight savings time, we've fallen back, and it's lighter in the morning, but we've definitely seen a massive shift in the weather finally. And I'm also noticing I just feel better when I'm out and the sun is shining. It's bright. I'm close to the peak of sunlight, so it helps me a lot with my mood and my motivation. So I am only halfway through my long run, and the wind has picked up. I am literally 2.5 miles still from my house. So I'm kind of at this point like, what do I want to do? Because it's getting really, really hard to stay out. As I stand here, I'm getting cold, so I'm not going to stand here too long. But really, this week has not been my best as far as training goes. There are a variety of reasons with that. There's the Disney hangover, yeah. There is all of this wind that makes motivation, it just sucks the motivation right out of you. And it's been really hard to want this right now. I do think my body is recovering and doing its own thing, not according to plan, and it's just been challenging to get it all in this week. I am hoping that by the time Monday rolls around, it'll be a new week, and we get into the last 6 or so weeks of training for the Walt Disney World Marathon, or half marathon. So I'm going to close it out for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can support this channel by joining us over on Patreon. We have a lot of fun over there. We've got the Coach's Corner, we've got the bloopers, we've got behind the scenes, we've got all kinds of great stuff happening. And that is how you can financially support this whole Runners Without Limits network. And I want to thank you guys for being here. And that's going to do it. So until next time, please like, subscribe, tell your friends. Remember, you have no limits. See you next time. Happy running. Oh.